Hello, hello. Welcome in. I know this is a very odd time for me to be streaming. I don't normally stream this late, let alone with voice. But I just got my hands on the new game. And, saying as I don't know the, extent to which I'll be able to stream tomorrow, I figured I might as well stream tonight while I had the chance. So, I'm going to be doing that. Welcome in, everyone. Strings YouTube, Inkmade, and Indy. Congratulations on getting first, by the way. So yeah, that's ultimately. I'm just gonna get started with this. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow. I'm still gonna try and do that, and I'm gonna try and continue playing this tomorrow. But I want to see how far we can get tonight. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming either. This could actually be a long stream. I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna go until I feel like stopping. So yeah, well, I don't want to hold up any longer. I want to just get immediately started, so that is what I'm going to do. So, new game. I think I start with this. Okay, strange. Okay, they went the route of just right off the bat, like no cutscenes or anything. Just right into character customization. All right. Okay, so there's not too many options just yet. We'll go with this. Okay, well, we've got character customization up the wazoo right off the bat, which I will say I do enjoy. Dang. Really unfortunate you can't have two different colored eyes. But with that, my go-to is purple. So obviously I have two different colored eyes. I have two different colored eyes, right? My kind of go-to, because a lot of games don't allow for heterochromia, is I typically go with the purple eyes. Just because the purple eyes are more in line with my character's overall design. The red eye is kind of like a very story-driven thing. That is less important to my character than the purple side. So I typically go with purple when I only have the choice of making both eyes the same. Pizza, of course. I'd love to change the hairstyle for me to be able to see. But I think I go with sharp to start. My lash color, I'm going to go with the anime. Yeah, average is fine. No, I'll make this the dark blue as well. Those are just beauty spots, which I don't have. All right. You can have dark circles under your eyes. It's great. Shit. All right. Let me do this again quick. Eyelashes was black. You know what? I'll go thin, actually. All right. Here we go. You see, that's one thing I don't like about the Pokemon series. especially with later gens, is not being able to change your name. Um, like I went back and I played some Violet again recently, and it used my old username that I haven't used for probably a good year now, year plus. Um, and it was like it felt weird to me just to use that name again. I'm like, I don't, it had some things attached to it that I would prefer to move on from, and it's just kind of like, well, okay, now I'm kind of stuck with it. But I think Azumari, I landed on that, and now it's good for me. So let us begin this journey. Ooh, I really do apologize. I can't stream at super high quality. But this looks so, like, pretty. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumio City on our watch. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. Huh. So I do want to mention right off the bat, I have not made my way through all of Pokemon X again. I want to say I got about a third of the way through though. Arriving at the Gara de Lumios momentarily. Oh, hello. I'm really loving the vibe already. But yeah, I didn't make it all the way through Pokemon X again. But like I said, I got my hands on this game and I really wanted to play it. So I have a pretty basic memory of the events of Pokemon XY. It was kind of like my home gen. Unspecified thing and or creature. Yeah. My guess is it's whatever starter you end up choosing is the one that went in. But yeah, I have a pretty basic memory of what happened and whatnot, but the glow of Prism Tower very much so reminded me of the glow of the ultimate weapon, the giant pink rock in Anastar City. Anastar? I want to say? Was it Anastar? Whatever. Music was really pretty, though. I really liked that music. Is me. Okay, I do really like this aesthetic. Like, so one of my biggest gripes with Pokemon games as of late is just how young everyone looks. Like, you get some adult characters, sure, that look like adults, but the proportions of 90% of characters in Pokemon games were very childish. Like, I actually could believe that my character right now is a young adult. 100%. So, one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumios. Ready for some Pokemon battles. It was just so Kalos. Yeah, the train window was spectacular. It was like the very essence of the Kalos region. Alright. Beyond these gates, a brilliant life full of Pokemon awaits you. If you're not from around here, get ready. The sights of Lumios will knock your socks off. Alright, here we go. I'm so very excited. And I do have the Switch 2 version of the game. I want to make mention of that. travel bag is very big. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to actually get to see the full sights of Lumio City, rather than just the, like, basic buildings you walk past. I guess not. I guess it's something else. I'm gonna guess it's the Babyyy. Maybe. Okay, ready to record. Now all we need is a tourist fresh off the train. Hope you three are ready for the spotlight again. If we're gonna protect Lumios, we'll need a bigger team. So let's keep spreading the word about how great the Hotel Z is, and once we get a guest who has what it takes, we'll recruit him to the cause. Now we need someone with a real I'm a tourist look. Hey, you there! It does, it looks so nice. I very much so love Lumio City. Like, Lumio City is so pretty in the base game, even with the, like, very aged graphics of the 3DS. Just pulled into the Gare de Lumios, am I right? And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're here to see some sights. You got it. You're just the type I'm looking for. And you're about my height. We'll look natural standing side by side. Listen, could you do me a small favor? For real, it'll be so small. I need you to look into my camera and say, Hotel Z is the best stay in Lumios. Easy, right? No worries if you're staying somewhere else. I just need some hand advertising the hotel. Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. I will say, Gen 6 did not have the Rotom phones. Gen 7 was the first instance of Rotom being in, like a handheld device that you used in the Rotom decks. So that's one of those things where it's like the Rotom phone became very prominent for use, which I get, but I would almost prefer them to not use it as much, because it really is like, okay, how many Rotoms are there that you're like everyone is able to have a Rotom phone, right? Also, I love the background. The display back here. Oh hey, Deontay. Come on. Yeah, man. There's one specific one. It was on it when I started talking about it that I absolutely loved. Ooh. Wonder if I'll be able to get those. Okay, come on. Yeah, real-time advertising switching. This one. I really like this image. It has Gudra, Barbarnacle, the 3 starters. Like, I don't know why I like it so much, but it just... Ah, shoot. We can't film with that ad blaring in the background. Speaking of ads... Malamar in the back too. Yeah. Welcome to Lumio City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Inc. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. Go! They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence. And we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably among us. Alongside us. Same thing. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon. We're imagining a new future for the city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios, so our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. Evening, right? The Mega Evolution of Lumio City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Inc. I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. Hold on, I need to... I love the music so much. The city and its Pokemon are a wonder. To know them is to love them. Anyone who visits gets it. And speaking of people who visit Lumios, let's get filming. Hold up, where'd your bag go? You don't look as touristy without it. Oh, hi Pancham. Did you hire a Pokemon courier service or something? News to me. Wait, so your bag got bag-napped? I shouldn't have bugged you with my video stuff, my bad. Come on, I'll help you get your bag back. Alright. And away we go. I cannot pause or anything. Oh, there's camera. Okay. I am messaging someone while this is happening, so I might pause every once in a while. It is much later than usual. This is when I'm usually most active on Discord and whatnot. There a run button? Oh, autosave function. Hello. Guess this wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. That bag-nabbing Pancham must have been with those two. Listen, tourist, what's your name? Osmari? Got it. I'm Urbane. Urbane? Urbane. I don't know where the emphasis is supposed to be in that name. And don't worry, I've got your back here. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe it was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. No need for that. I've got the bag's owner right here. Hey, you're Urbane. I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, trainers from last night? Sorry, not ringing a bell. Must not have been much of a challenge. That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait until nightfall. Shut up, Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Probably. It's nice of you to consider what Pancham wants, but the two of you against me, that's unfair. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of guy, you see? Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Battle with Pokemon. You got 3 Pokemon right here, ready to help. Just hurry up or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. Alright, so the big disappointing thing for me here is out of the 2 gens we have represented here, neither starter that I choose from either gen is here. Because they were both in Legends Arceus. I choose Cyndaquil and Oshawott out of gens 2 and 5. But in that case, I think I'm going to go Totodile just because, you know, water theming and everything. I am planning on getting a Froakie later, 100%. Which means I will likely be replacing Totodile with a different water type on my team. Now, I'm going to assume that all 3 of these get a Mega Evolution. I have not seen any spoilers from that standpoint. I don't know if they do. I'm going to assume they do. In which case, I feel like Chikorita would be the best bet, because I feel like it has the most interesting design to Mega Evolve. And that's not saying the other ones wouldn't be interesting, but you know. But again, I think just to start, I need to start with the water. Because none of these would be my first choice. That's Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. It can blast out mighty jets of water and bite like a champ. You want to battle alongside Totodile? Great, now be ready to enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Limio City. Now let's see, this is the big draw for this game. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? I'm ready. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way am I going to get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. You say that, but I am very well versed in Pokemon battles at this point. I'm not the best in the world, and I wouldn't call myself tournament ready, but I am confident enough in my battling skills where I could probably, you know, actually, I might actually, like, I'm trying to think. I actually wonder how I would do in a tournament. They all do get a Mega... Yeah, that was kind of what I was expecting. I gotta order your new buddy Totodile to use its move to attack the other Pokemon. Alright, here is the big moment. The new combat system. Focus up, Urbane, you're dealing with me. Right, I'm sure you got much stronger in the day since I beat you. No, it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. Got something on my monitor. Hello, D's. Welcome in. Honestly, if I just studied Pokemon more, I'm sure I would be able to, like, do decently in tournaments. It's just a matter, I haven't actually spent a lot of time, like, studying Pokemon moves and stuff like that. Moves and strategies. Too many types expert. Yeah, though to be fair, the whole reason I won that was entirely RNG, just killing it. No, I did have a strategy put into place for it. So, you know, it's just that my hard time strategy just absolutely blundered underneath an RNG metronome. Alright, let's see. Which side of the screen do I need to be on? That's something I didn't think about. Andy the Backpacker. Hold up. Oh no. This is actually really bad. Oh god, that panda. Yeah. So that's the saying here, yeah. The issue I'm gonna run into now is right side of the screen houses the moves. Left side of the screen is the stats. Also, music. I am loving the synth remix of the Gen 6 battle theme. ZL to focus on posing Pokemon. A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. So the opposing trainers have... Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, Okay, one more tackle should do it. Okay, so I do not have a good spot on the screen. So what I'm going to do is... This is going to be very weird. I will say that much. I'm gonna be up here. I think that should be high enough. I hope y'all don't mind that. I'm a bit cut off here. Do I have anything I can use as a border? Don't worry about that audio. It's because I'm tabbed out of OBS currently. I could do something and shrink it down. Actually, where is... This should be good enough. Hopefully. Obviously my hair is still going to be a bit cut off, but I think it should be fine. Really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. We lost. And to a newbie at that, I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Let me move over just a bit. Please tell me that you won, Andre. Nope, can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. If you're that upset, well, wait till night falls and come and try again. I'm not dealing with you again, not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. I will say, I'm not sure how I feel about the new battle system. I'm really not sure how I feel about it. It seems interesting, but it feels It feels awkward. I'll put it that way. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I will actually make myself a bit smaller. Don't leave me hanging. You want a fist bump? Yeah, fist bump. Put them knuckles out. That's huge. Winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Totodile as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Well... Oh, wait. You can't see the dialogue options. Let me... bring myself up to here, I guess. I'm gonna be in the top corner now. Yippee! For this game anyway, because you do kind of need both bottom corners. Thanks so much. Here, have Totodile's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon in these to bring them around with us. Totodile looks as happy as you are. Well, the moment I get a Froakie, you're going out of the way. Sorry about that, Totodile. You've got the makings of a power duo. Don't worry, Azumari, you're gonna love the Pokemon trainer life. Can I at least change my hairstyle first? Ooh, bit of a dramatic kind of riff. Oh man, it's nightfall already? And here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. We gotta move, so here's the deal. Super short version. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know somewhere safe, and it's right nearby. Let's get going. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Chikorita and Tepeg, you got this. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta hightail it out of this battle zone. Follow me. Oh, I have to click a button. Okay. Sorry, I am dealing with other stuff as well, like I said. We're almost there. What have we got here? A pair of battle zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give it your best shot. My friend here isn't a part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you gotta beat her. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. The points I earned from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. Are you sure about that? Oh, yeah, and to mention, I was doing a randomizer of Pokemon X when I was playing it through again. It was kind of funny. The first trainer that I faced, so my options to start were, ooh, Bunnelby. My options to start were Igglybuff, Venusaur, and, what was my last one? Licky Licky. Those were my options to start. I chose Licky Licky. The first trainer I ran into had a Latios. And I had faced trainers that had Latios, Terrakion, Virizion, Deonce. Tyrion had a Victini. So I got kind of screwed over in the legendaries, facing legendaries department. The night spent battling the ZA Royale with no points to show for it. Are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Oh wow, you're something. Thank you. You and Totodile have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, now that you know how intense battle zones can be, so here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes along looking to battle. This is certainly an interesting way of doing things. I think I'm going the right way. I am. That's gonna be a double battle? Triple battle? I can't just leave out that way. Good to know. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guests to safety. Let us through, would you? Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If you want a target, Hi, Babyyy. Flow out with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Don't hit them. Damn. Oh, I love that Babyyy has an attitude. I love that so much. That was a warning shot. Kiribu. Nicely done, Floette, sorry. I thought Floette was the evolution. This is the evolution. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Babyyy is the one that it's like, it's on the actual, like, stamen? I don't remember if I remember my flower biology. Maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Samari, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon and apparently 3,000 years old. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. I'm a fire in my laser. Can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z is right through here. Right through here? Oh, I'm assuming that's it. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. You won't find a more tranquil, relaxing stay anywhere in Lumiose. Since we don't have a single other guest. Fucking damn it. Come on in. Oh, I love... The music is so good in this game. Already, I am in love with it. That was a quick loading screen. I'm back as... the 15-foot tall monster. Check it out, I brought us a guest. Gameplay on another channel and on the host. Pronounced humble as humbly. Fucking damn it. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. Oh! Ah, I see. That's right, this is Azumari. Lost man, yeah, he's great. She stepped off the train at the Gare de Lumios. Gare de Lumios? I don't know French. And right into a world of trouble. She battled her way out. Clicked with my Totodile perfectly. So I entrusted her with Totodile as a partner. A wise decision. People in Pokemon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in ZA Royale stuff, so I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That's why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like that's a very unique move to specifically AZ's Floette. Has there been another Pokemon with Light of Ruin? Yeah. Signature move of the Eternal Flower Floette, which was not legitimately available until Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay. Damn. You're so wise, AZ. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old, like you always say. Azumari. Believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I am AZ. And as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Pray, allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Urbane, entrusting you with Totodile makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, Azumari, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon. And never betray that faith. Despite the fact I've already talked about boxing Totodile as soon as I get a Froakie. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. By the way, apologies if you do hear cars and stuff go by. I do have my window open because it is a bit warm in my room. I will say, so obviously I have to mess with the saturation and stuff for OBS because for whatever reason my capture card, like, completely oversaturates any game that I run through it. So it's not perfect. But even in, like, what I'm seeing straight from the dock, this is a very washed out area. Yep. Like, here, let me just show you the difference. So this is decently close to what it's supposed to look like, right? I'm sure you've seen, if you've watched anyone else play it, this is generally what the game is supposed to look like. Maybe I need to... This is what it looks like on base, which doesn't look that bad until you look at something that is brightly colored. Like, this looks good on OBS now. Like, it actually looks really nice. The issue is, in the base, it's very washed out, which means that it's oversaturated. Like, if I just go down here to Totodile, so now I need to go back through and remess with the saturation. That should be good. Like I said, not perfect. Actually, could make it a bit better. Yeah. I think that's good. Again, not perfect, but I really could not tell you why my capture card does that. I noticed it when I was editing Kirby and Star-Crossed Worlds video. Kirby was super oversaturated, so I went in post and desaturated the whole thing. By a good margin, too. Also, really nice room. My guess as for why no one is booking the room here is because it's so far out of the way of anything else. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? Begging your pardon, dear guest. I can't. I don't like that. Specifically... Yeah, okay, I need to mess with the saturation a bit more. Because the actual text box is slightly transparent, but you can't really see it. You can slightly see it, but... There we go, maybe. Oh, can I just... That should be good. Yeah, I think that works. I think that's what I needed to do. Okay. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. But yeah, anytime I have to start up my capture card, I need to reset all the saturation and stuff. Gets very annoying. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumio City. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe AZ big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you could give me a hand? Sure, I owe him too. You're the best. Ouch. Model clipping. Also, our very first Z cell. Yippee! I keep forgetting I need to actually, like, do an input there. I'm living in one right now. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the crowdedness of a city. Girl accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was she also brought here because Lumiose requires her? Oh, that was nice. The next day, your alarm is going off. Imperfect by any chance. I will say, I've never actually watched Dragon Ball. I can't even open the bag to see what was inside. Okay, I can't really do anything else in here. Hey! Rough day yesterday, huh? Your bag gets stolen and then you get dragged into the ZA Royale? That term keeps coming up. The ZA Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taking Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. What made you want to join? I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect Lumiose. This is actually what I wanted your help with, remember our talk last night on the roof? I know this is sudden, but can you join the ZA Royale too? Me? Compete? You received a message. Dear Azumari, you are invited to join the ZA Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumiose City. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is within our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. You know what would be really cool? And I don't want to give Pokemon Company any ideas, but if they made this an actual app that connected to the game, like you could download a ZA Royale app and you could do like get live updates about like events in game through it. I think that would be really cool. From the game. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. I bet that was an invite to the ZA Royale, right? Perfect timing. I figured they'd invite you since you held your own when you weren't even signed up. They can tell you've got promise as a trainer. I also got that message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. It was a shock. Lumiose is wild. The bigwigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a sec, and I'll set up the app for you. I can put in my contact info while I'm at it. There's the install button. Let's push it. App successfully installed. Okay, the app's ready, but are you? I can't force you, but I'm kinda begging here. Please join me on the rest of Team MZ to try and win the ZA Royale. There's lots of two-letter things in this game. Got AZ, ZA, MZ. You've got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love if you could use your skills to help me. To help all of Lumiose, really. Alright, I'll do it. Oh man, for real, I'm so thrilled. I'm getting goosebumps. Thank you, this means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ, we're lucky to have you. Let's get you all signed up in the ZA app. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Gotta make sure you've got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go, your official Team MZ gear. Proof that you're one of us. No way you can battle carrying your huge travel bag, right? This satchel won't get in your way. And try on the jacket too, go ahead. Alright, now... I got a bunch of the early supporter stuff, like codes and stuff. I did get a physical copy of the game. So oh, interesting. That's actually really cool. So, like I said, I've got a code. There's a little thing in here that tells you how to install it and what you get with the code. Like how to use the code, essentially. And inside, there is a type chart. There's an actual full-ass type chart in here. That's actually really cool. Because obviously, when I played, what's it called? Pokerogue. I had a type chart up to help me with stuff, because I don't have the full type chart memorized. I've got a good portion of it down. But I don't have the full thing memorized. But this is actually really nice. It's a little, like, card that has the type chart on it. I actually really like that. Looking good. Okay, now you're ready for your profile pic. I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. This happens for trainers taking part in the ZA Royale. Lets you check key stats about your current standing, including your rank and how many points you have. Whenever an opponent has been decided for your next promotion match, this app will also show you who you will be facing. Alright. There you go, all set. Like it shows, you start out at rank Z, and your goal is to climb from the bottom all the way to the rank A at the top. How nice it is to see so much energy so early in the day. Could not help overhearing. Puts my mind at ease to know that you will join the ZA Royale, Azamari. Lumiose bustles today with Pokemon and people, but beneath the surface lurks a terrible grief. I hope you will claim victory in the ZA Royale, so we might free Lumiose at last. To that end, you should explore the city day and night. Get to know her Pokemon and her people. Such bonds will be sure to help you. I will say, I never finished... I say finished. I never, like, full cleared Legends Arceus. I got through the main story of, like, the Titans. But I never full cleared the game. So, you know. But to be fair, I had never played a Sinnoh game, so Hisui didn't have as much importance to me as like Kalos does, for example. Kalos was the first Pokemon game that I full cleared, and by full clear I mean beat the Elite Four and did like the Delta episode and everything. Because like I had played Soul Silver prior to that, but I never finished that game. But yeah. Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you'll need. Let's start with the basics. A Pokemon trainer is someone who battles with Pokemon. And the number one thing a trainer in Lumiose should know is how to roll. How to roll? Well, when a wild Pokemon's attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to guess that it is click in left stick. That is my guess. Either that or it's Eleanor. Yeah, no, I've played a Kalos game. I've played a Johto game. I've played a Hoenn game. I've not played a Sinnoh game. I've not played a Unova game. Played Kalos game. I played an Alola game. I did not play a Galar game. And I played a Paldea game. So out of the 9 gens, there were 3 that I have not played. And that is how you roll out of the way of a move. Urbane, could you turn it down like 2 notches? Hello. Okay. This is one of those characters that I really, really am curious how they're going to write. Because Tyrion, in the first game, in Pokemon XY, amazing character. From the standpoint of, like, characterization, we'll say. So I'm really curious how they'll handle her. Can't you shush him, AZ? Yell at him a little? It would be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially since I have been enjoying their antics. Urbane is teaching Team MZ's new member an important lesson. New member? Weren't you just complaining about me being loud, Lita? Fair, sorry. Is this the new member? Yep, meet Azumari. Nice to meet ya. Nice to meet you too. I'm Lita. She is so cute. I absolutely love her design. I'm a dancer and I came to Lumiose chasing my dreams of going pro. Plus my big brother. Is this... Okay, is this a descendant of Tyrion or Tyrion's little sister? I don't remember if Tyrion had a little sister during XY. You can tell the whole long story later, okay? Right now, I've got to get our newbie up to speed. Okay, Azumari, next up is rolling. After rolling is Pokemon battling. Meet me out front of Hotel Z. B to dash. Y to roll. Oh, okay. I get how this is gonna work. So when you're battling, you have to click to lock on. And that's how you can do the moves. But when you're not doing that and you're, like, not locked on is when you can do the rolls and stuff. Okay. Okay, first. Key items. Okay. Ready for a Pokemon battle with me? You're on. Good. In the ZA Royale, it comes down to how well you battle, so let's give this a shot. Should probably look at the settings to see what I can and can't change. Tepig, of course. Because your rival always has the starter week to you. Yeah. Yeah, I can, like, roll and stuff here. But if I do that... Okay. I will say I am covering the log of what's happening, but I think that's fine. Can't believe you knocked out Tepig, but we're not through yet. So at least one type, Chikorita's grass. Okay. And now you're gonna send out Chikorita. Yep. Which means that I am at a type disadvantage. I mean, might as well use it while I'm here. Nice. I will say, it's definitely an interesting battle mechanic. I'll say that much. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. It's definitely a lot closer to the anime, where it's just calling out moves and, like, going, like, back and forth in that sense. As opposed to the turn-based battling. But it's very awkward to handle. Because you're constantly trying to move around while doing these moves, and it, like... I don't know. I haven't figured out how I feel about it yet. That match taught me one thing for sure. You're gonna make an amazing trainer. I think Lumios's future will be a lot more secure with you in it. Lumios's future? Yeah, we'll talk more about it later. Before that, we've got to get you ready to take part in the ZA Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better your odds of winning. So we've got to get you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon. But before that, there's even more important place I need to show you. A Pokemon Center. They're oases of calm for weary trainers. Your Rotom phone's map will tell you where Pokemon Centers are located. Alright. Names, Various, Guidance Future. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty big city. All things considered. And I do remember I saw a thing, it takes about 7 minutes to go around the whole thing. Which, for a full-fledged game, wouldn't be much. But this game in particular, with how many just things there are around, like how many different buildings and like stops you can go to. Were these the locations of all the Pokemon Centers in XY? That actually feels right. Huh. Like, 7 minutes to go around the whole thing is, like, quite a lot in this game. But okay. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient yourself. Let's get moving. Try to achieve as part of MZ are referred to as main missions. Feeling lost or unsure about what to do next, check the guidance provided in your mission list. Alright. Now, I can't do... Okay, so that's just opening the map there. Okay, so there are going to be side missions. That's cool. This is kind of turning into more of like a... I don't want to say more like a JRPG, because it's not. It's more like an action RPG, I guess. As opposed to the normal Pokemon, like, very linear story. Well, this is a problem. What do you think is the deal here, Azumari? Pack of wild street boulders. However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Maybe a Pokemon decided the street needed them. No way will the hotel get any guests with these blocking the way. Oh well, I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. Is this what we're gonna learn how to parkour across the rooftops? Yep. That's the one thing I'm excited about. Being able to, like, parkour around the city, I think would be a lot of fun. Nice weather up here, huh? Just gotta drop down over there and we'll be near the Pokemon Center. Obviously, that's a one-way route, so we'll find another way back. But it feels pretty cool going across rooftops, right? Now we're almost to our goal. Let's head to the Pokemon Center. Here we see the invasive street boulder species in their natural habitat. Now, natural habitat, because it is very invasive. Hello, Nurse Joy. Enchante. This is your first visit to a Pokemon Center in the city. You bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them. No charge. We sell items too. Also, I might recommend that you install the Pokedex app on your phone. Might I recommend, sorry. There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokedex, there's a prize in it for you. Hey, Lures, how about it? Ready to install the Pokedex app? Thank you very much. Registering Pokemon. Totodile's data has been added to the Pokedex. Having this app on your smartphone allows you to build up a record of Pokemon that you encounter in Lumiose City. Yep, okay, that's just normal Dex stuff. Dove right into using your new Pokedex app. Thank you very much. Once you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in your Pokedex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. So goofy, I adore them. Yeah, I do like Totodile. They're not my favorite Gen 2 starter, but they're pretty cool. Yep, Pokemon Research Lab. Are we gonna get to meet Sycamore? Is Sycamore in this game? It's nice of them to offer a prize. Good motivation to get you catching Pokemon. Now, let's head to that wild zone. Wherever you see that green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. There are areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon, Lumiose, so the wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get you catching some Pokemon. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Hot Kalos Professor in this game, please show me Sycamore. Honestly, yeah. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. I love that one of the, like, defining factors of the Legends games at this point are that the enemy Pokemon will attack you as a trainer. I like how that's a defining trait of the Legends games. Recommended level 5 or above. Fletchling! I will just say, Talonflame is probably my favorite Route 1 bird Pokemon out of all of the gens. So that little Pokemon that popped out from behind the taxi, that's a Fletchling. You should try and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for a catching practice. Need to throw a Pokeball. First use Yell to focus on your... Okay. Cancel your throw, press B. Okay. That ain't good, yeah. Press and hold ZR to aim a Pokeball and get to throw it. You can also focus on target by pressing ZL. It makes it easier to aim. Damn. So close. Like you saw, hitting Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. Don't worry, one more good donk with a Pokeball and I'll bet you get it. Yeah, that's one Fletchling caught. Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more Pokemon to battle with will help make you a better trainer. I think you're ready for a spicier challenge. Bunnelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. But it's okay, all you gotta do is have your trusty Pokemon attack the wild one and lower its HP. If you defeat the target in battle, you'll have a brief catch window. I will say, that's one thing I'm not sure I like about this game. Or rather, One thing I think I don't like about this game is the fact that fainting the Pokemon, like completely defeating the Pokemon battle, does not mean you lose out on the catch. It's better for stuff like shiny hunters, for sure, but for a casual player, I feel like it takes away some of the strategy of don't kill the Pokemon that you're trying to catch. Keep pelting the same Pokemon with Pokeballs, you may anger it. While it's angry, it can't be caught with Pokeballs. Pokeballs will bounce right off it. You'll have to wait until it calms down to try again. Sending out your partner Pokemon. Okay. Don't have a Pokemon out. Wild Pokemon will attack you directly. You're cooking now. That right there is how you catch a wild Pokemon. One more thing, crouching helps when you want to sneak up and catch Pokemon. Okay, and that's what that is. Looks so nice and sleek. Oh yeah, 100%. The UI in this game is phenomenal. More Pokeballs so you can catch more Pokemon, huh? Here, have some. Like, on top of just, like, the classic, you know, dialogue and pop-up box like that, for enough of those, you can buy more at the Pokemon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that prize, right? Let's catch them and head to that research lab. One of the things I really like is being able to see your team in the bottom left and swap between them here, rather than just being able to send out one Pokemon. Nope. Hey, do you know about potions? Oh, okay. It's a Scutterbug. Gen 1 bug Pokemon. Or not Gen 1, Route 1 bug Pokemon. Mareep. Oh, I love Mareep. It's an electric type. Come on, turn around. Damn. Okay. Damn, that sack's going hard. Nice. That is 5. I'm going to presume that, talking to, any of these guys with the yellow, is probably a battle. Or not. They are just dialogue. Okay. Looks like you get stuff for, yellow. Ooh. Electric. No, you don't. Wow, you are just chasing me down, huh? Sorry, Bunnelby. Lumio Skelet. Cure any status condition. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Alright. Tech keeps wild zones safe. Okay, so just talking about Gen 6 in general. You got the Holocaster in Gen 6, which was the like hologram talking device through Lysander Labs. So I wonder if that's kind of what started this whole thing. I mean, obviously that's what would have started it, but I wonder if Lysander Labs is still around. Got your 5 species of Pokemon? You do. Nice. Now just go into the lab and claim that prize. I've got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you after. I'll get in touch if anything comes up. Alright, here we go. Please, Sycamore. Welcome to the Pokemon Research Lab. I presume you're here about the Pokedex registration prize? You've completed the 5 Pokemon challenge. Well done. Head up to the 3rd floor. Our acting director will give you your prize as promised. Acting director. Which means that the actual director is out. Which means we're likely not going to get Sycamore. As much as I would love Sycamore to be in here. Because that means someone is taken over for him currently. That short-sighted nitwit. Okay. Oh! That was Team Flare's logo. Hold on. That stupid mayor has poured even more money into this ridiculous urban redevelopment plan? Sure, great. More Pokemon. Love it. But you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call it a day. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. But who can keep up with all the work when they keep adding wild zones every time I turn around? Yeah. This right here. That's Team Flare's logo on the computer. Professor Sycamore, the previous director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Aww. Even though they're just photos, they seem to give a whiff of cologne. Oh, that means he's not a professor here anymore. That's really sad. I really liked Sycamore. Sycamore was always one of the more lovable professors. Like, one of the things he said that really stuck with me, and I'm gonna find the quote to say it word for word. But when you first meet him, let's see. Okay, here we go. I'll get that in a sec. Cause hope we can at least see I'm moving it for a bit. Yeah, no, I'm really curious as to what's happened. I'll look into that a bit in a second. But here's the direct quote from when you first like meet with him, in Lumio City. Now listen, if you visit many different places to complete the Pokédex, you will probably see Pokemon with many ways of living and meet people with many ways of thinking. First, accept the ways of living and thinking that sometimes conflict with your own, and think about what's really important. This will truly broaden your horizons. That is a Professor Sycamore quote from Gen 6. I absolutely love him as a professor. And I'm sure you can probably guess why I like that quote so much. All right, and my controller is plugged in. There we go. Some with Chespin and Garchomp. I'm really curious as to why it's a Team Flare thing. Team Flare laptop. And I did not get to this character. This character is supposedly from Pokemon XY. But I did not get to them. Oh, looks like we have a visitor. You here on your lonesome? Yeah, it's just me. Oh, that's cold. Your Pokemon don't even count for anything? That's not what I meant. I'm the acting director here. Call me Mabel. Okay, I just want to check. Just want to double check. Okay, she was one of the Team Flare scientists. That would be why everything is Team Flare kind of base. First seen Frost Cavern, agitating... Okay, agitating the Obama Snow. And then again in Lysander Labs. Okay. You know, I will say, I love that Sycamore didn't hold anything against the members of Team Flare and, like, Lysander's, team. After the events of what happened in... I mean, that goes right with the quote, right? One of the big things, he was friends with Lysander prior to Lysander going crazy in that game. And even tried pulling him back out of it. The last, like, he was there for that final battle. He was there for that battle where you get the box art legendary. Because that was you and Lysander kind of competing for it. And he was trying to pull Lysander out of his own head. I really like that this is just kind of going to show that Sycamore didn't have anything against them after the events of the game. And he saw these characters and was like, they're intelligent, they're smart. They have as much of a right to be here as anyone. I really like that, and that really does just go right hand in hand with that quote that he had. If you came all this way to see me, then I'm guessing you must be here about the prize. Of course that's why. Let's see what you've managed to accomplish. So far you've caught... Oh, 5 whole species. Look at that. I've been hoping someone like you would turn up. What do you mean? Oh, you want to know, do you? Then I'll explain this whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing this influx of wild Pokemon within Lumio City lately. That's what's led to the construction of all these wild zones, so they can live safely in the city. But I can't keep up with all the work. I couldn't even tell you what species are on the rise lately. But now you've shown up. You had what it takes to complete our challenge because you're clearly curious about Pokemon. You're just the type we need to help with our survey work. I wasn't totally just doing that because it was part of the prologue. And you will help, right? If it was a short option, I would 100% say so. I guess. So kind of you. Somehow I knew you'd agree. Since I'm Mabel, we'll call this Mabel's research, And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of research requests. Understood? Good. Receive requests from Mabel to help with her research. To complete her tasks, your research level will go up, and you'll receive valuable rewards, such as TMs, so keep an eye out for new tasks as they are continually added. In fact, I've already got some things I want you to check out for me. I'll send you the details. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you what, I made up this whole promotion. Made up this whole promotion thing to trick folks into doing my research work. Doing the work earns you research points, so look at that, you've already got some. In fact, you earned enough to go from level 1 researcher to level 2. It's a red letter day. As a reward for increasing your research level, you get an amazing prize after all. Press X to open the main menu, then check out Mabel's research to claim your rewards from me. Rock Smash! Oh, you'll get TMs and stuff. Ground type special move that lets you douse opponents in mud so they move slower. Let's see. How good do they get? I found out you get the Master Ball. He's so pushy, giving us a little work to do. Yeah. Lab partnered with Lysander Labs and eventually fused into one drone. Oh yeah, 100%. Hello, Lumi. Welcome in. Outrage, Overheat, Focus Blast. Okay. We've got some good moves later on. And then just catching different types. Okay. Complete more tasks for me, and you can keep raising your research level, earning yourself even more lovely prizes. My research advances, you learn about Pokemon, and we both come out winners. In that TM I just gave you, you can use it to instantly teach a Pokemon the move that's on it. TMs can also be used over and over on can be used over and over on as many as many Pokemon as you like, too. See how nice I am? Though not every Pokemon can learn every move out there, naturally. Anyway, good luck. Get out there and learn all about our new Pokemon neighbors for me. She's definitely a character. Definitely a character. I will say one thing that I do like is that the TMs are no longer use locked. They're no longer one-time use, which is good. Also, that is literally just a PNG. You can it's literally just a PNG of outside that's kind of like wrapped into like it's just barely a gap there. So it has some depth to it, but it's very clearly a PNG. Okay. But that does explain why Team Flare's logo is on like the laptops and the chair and stuff like that. It's because she was one of the lead members of Team Flare. Oh, wait. They react to you getting close. So if I walk over here, she looks down at her computer. I get close. She looks up at me. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, great ball. Male Pokemon, female Pokemon, and even Pokemon with unknown genders. Some Pokemon have different appearance depending on their gender. I'm really curious as to what this machine is. Ooh, lantern. Used to show records of research conducted by individual trainers. These days, our lab is using it to aid in surveying wild zones. Okay. Garchomp. I see. What do you two have to say? Love to dig deeper into how urban living could affect Pokemon. To become good friends with Pokemon, it's best to be with them all the time. Okay, so nothing about Professor Sycamore. I am really curious about what happened to Sycamore. Did he retire? Is he just out in, like, field work? Coming back to the good old Lumiose, but now the whole city looks different. Even the professor resigned from his position. So, Professor Sycamore resigned. Scraggy! A jacket with Team MZ's logo. Hello. Would you happen to be Azumari? The implications do not bode well. I'm unsure. I still feel like he could show up. He may have resigned from the position because he got focused doing work elsewhere. Because obviously one of the big things with this is obviously Mega Evolution is going to be like a huge deal in this game. And he was very adamant about researching Mega Evolution. So I'm half wondering if he isn't somewhere else to study what Mega Evolution did elsewhere. I don't remember if he mentioned anything about traveling. I feel like he might have traveled. Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking at the log of dialogue that Sycamore has in XY, just to see if he mentions anything like towards the end of the game about going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm really curious about what happened to Sycamore. That's me. So you're the new member who Urbane is so pleased to have aboard. Recognized you by the jacket. I'm the one who embroidered that logo on it. My name's Naveen. I am another member of Team MZ, so we're teammates, I suppose. I see you had business in the lab, helping out with Mabel's research. I'm surprised you found anyone willing to help, but I suppose it's not a bad deal for you. After all, you'll fare better in the ZA Royale if you have your Pokemon learn a wide variety of moves. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Starmie needs to be burned alive. TMs you earn as rewards for helping with Mabel's research will come in handy for that. Now about your outfit, it needs something. What do you think of this hat? M'lady. No thanks necessary, it wasn't my size. Oh, and if the jacket's not your style, feel free to change into something else anytime. Alright. Now I should have access to a bunch of things. Hey, you got your prize? Sure did. Aha, so you got a TM for Rock Smash. Not bad. Guess doing Mabel's research is worth it. Try teaching that move to your new Bunnelby. It'll be able to break those boulders lying around. Alright. Going back to Hotel Z once you're done smashing boulders. Alright. Outfit and looks. There we go. Yep. I did get the DLC for this game. Oh, that's sick. What is the dip? Oh, okay. I see. I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't like that on the pants, I'll be honest. I do like that, though. I get that they're, like, hollow, supposedly. Like, holographic, but, like... I don't know if I like the looks of the hollow on everything. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be getting more outfits later on and whatnot, but I think I might keep the jacket. I think the jacket looks good with it. And then this is all this stuff again. Okay. Today's fashion designs are weird. Yeah. But yeah, I did get the DLC as well. While I was at the store getting the game. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to save real quick. And I am going to grab... Okay. I will put in these codes that I have real quick. So let me do... Just to have something on in the background while I do this. Okay. So this is one. I've got two things. I got a trench coat and pants. But I get another code. So this. There we go. Now this is one that I'm actually excited about. That's not the one. Ah, okay. It's through here I have to get it. And here's our 6th Pokemon. Is it a male or a female Ralts is the question. titles. Sun type titles, that would be... Okay. Interesting. I actually really like this menuing. It is a female Gardevoir, so it cannot turn into a Glade. But alright, we want you. Change moves. How do I... Oops. Satchel? Rock Smash. Use this item. You. Yippee. Alright. I think that's good. Oh, and then you do this and actually use the move. Okay, I actually really like that. I like that you have to actually use the move. And the way that that works. Alright. Where is my... Aww, I'm actually sad about that. I'm sad that it's an all-in-one and I can't, like, have the pants from this with the jacket that I currently have on. Because I think I'm gonna keep this jacket on. I'll just have to go see, like, a store or something. No, but I want to see what that is. I want to see what's up there. Next to the Pidgey. Yippee. Do still need to wait for it to recharge. Straight down this alley here. Nope, nothing. Okay. Okay. I will say, I do like this look better than the base look. I think. For a purple shiny pillar next to it. Yep. Welcome back. I've got us some good food. Let's have a bite. You ever dipped fresh baked croissants in the cafe au lait? Again, don't know French. Get ready, it's so good. Starting to get used to Lumios can be kind of bewildering. Bewildering at first. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot more than Gen 6 had. Wild Zones must have been a shock, right? I don't think they're a perfect model of how we humans and Pokemons can coexist or anything, but it's good that we have them. Oh, you're getting pinged. Is that the ZA app? Promotional match announcement for trainer Azumari. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Zach. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank Y. To qualify for your promotions match, you must earn enough ticket points to obtain a challenger's ticket. Promotion match time, huh? What's a promotions match? Promotion match is exactly what it sounds like. If you win a battle, you're promoted to the next rank in the ZA Royale. Did it say challenger's ticket? A challenger's ticket is what lets you compete in a promotion match. Once you've earned enough ticket points, your challenger's tickets show up in your ZA app. To earn ticket points, you gotta beat other trainers competing in the Royale, the types who hang out in battle zones. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that battle zone last night. And it's getting late. When night falls, the battle zone appears and the ZA Royale gets going. Gonna go wait outside, and when you're ready to head out into the night, come find me. Ready to get out there and officially compete in the ZA Royale? Steeled yourself? Ready as I'll ever be. Great, you can do this. I do not have healed up Pokemon. Oh well. I just realized, using Rock Smash against the boulders leveled up my Bunnelby. Using TMs in the world levels up Pokemon. He's a ZA Royale tip. Once night falls, check your map. That red area on your map is tonight's battle zone. Looks like it's in the same spot as last night's, so you know the place already. Alright, battle zone, here we come. I'm waiting to see Emma. What do I need to break you? Well, I want to see what that is. Also, there are items over here, like tiny mushrooms. So that's the battle zone. And might as well just... Oh, nope, they got healed. Okay. So you're diving to ZA Royale too, are you? Wouldn't have brought her on as a team member if she wasn't going to compete in a V. That's right, she's going to need some support from you guys too. Now, about that Challenger's ticket you need. Since you're rank Z, Azumari, you need 1,000 ticket points to earn Challenger's ticket. You should be able to earn that much by beating the trainers here in this battle zone. Inside battle zones, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, it's battle time. You've got this. You and your Pokemon go rack up some points. Design diversity is so nice to see. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm very much so enjoying how much they're adding in just other designs other than base, like, hey, here's generic anime character 1, here's generic anime character 2. I really like that they're actually using like unique designs and stuff like that. And like going outside of what like Japan is known for pushing. Because that is one of those big things where I don't get as caught up on diversity in games as I know a lot of people do. Mostly because I play mostly Japanese games. And Japan is kind of known for not doing much diversity in their games. But that also comes from the fact that it's Japan. They don't really have much else in Japan other than Japanese. Because you get tourists, but that's about it. A lot of people don't go to live in Japan. At least to my knowledge. So a lot of like the game designs and stuff like that tend to lean very Japanese coded for characters. And that's just, you know, whether that's good or bad, I can't say. But it is nice to see that they're kind of breaking out of the stigma. Don't forget, when morning comes, you're out of time. Good luck, come find me further in. Alright. Damn, that actually scared me. That scared me, which I think was the point. You really have to be prepared for battles in these things. That's a win already. Nice. Keep it up. Send all those trainers packing. And whatever Pokemon you have selected as well is the one that will get sent out for a battle. That's actually very good to know. Someone sees you first, they'll get the jump on you in battle. If that happens, you may not be able to do anything at first because of the shock. So try to sneak up, nice and quiet, then boom, get the first hit off. You have big upper hand. So you approach trainers in battle zones, they'll start to become aware of you. Press to crouch, hide behind objects or buildings to avoid being spotted. If the trainers notice you and challenge you to a battle, you may be caught off guard and become unable to move for a short while. Sneak up on a trainer and hit their Pokemon with a move before they notice you, you'll gain an advantage getting that first strike. That's actually very interesting. Now's your chance, sneak up behind him and get off the first attack. That is a very bad spot to be looking against a wall. I'll just say that much. I will say, being able to, like, just have a cooldown for moves rather than being turn-based, I am using stat-changing moves a lot more frequently. Probably should have used Mareep here. All right. That is 2. You're doing great. One more W should get you up to 1,000 points. Alright. I'm gonna go back and get healed. That was a bit of a flash. Alright, and I will send out my Ralts once again. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do... Yeah, no, I'll do Ralts. Winning Pokemon battles in the battle zones will earn you prize medals. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collected that night. So watch out, if you lose battle, you might have medals taken from you. I think you'd be wise to avoid picking fights with higher ranked trainers. You can also pick up prize medals you find lying around battle zones. When daybreak comes, you'll receive prize money based on the medals you collected. Okay. Citrus berry to hold. I don't hold berries. You see, berries are not part of my gameplay plan. Who do you got? You'd actually be best case. Come on, turn around. And it's dead. Alright, I do kind of like this. I'm getting a lot more use out of moves that I wouldn't normally in, like, mainline games. Challenger's ticket entitles you to compete in a promotion match. You can no longer accumulate no more ticket points at this time. Please proceed to your promotion match. You did amazing, and so did Totodile. Did I use Totodile in that at all? I did. I used Totodile in one of the fights. Meet me at the Pokemon Center. Alright. Okay. I do want to collect this item that was sitting here. Oops. Need to open the map first. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Okay, I'm getting more out of it than I was expecting. There's a lot more to do. I know what you are. See what he got on hand. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Urbane. Check out your challenges ticket already. You can see it in the ZA Royale app. Now you can take on another trainer of your rank in a promotion match, and if they've got a ticket too. I'm impressed you got this far so quick. Let's get your promotion match in before morning comes. Your opponent, Zach, ought to be in the taxi lot down the street. Heal up your party at the Pokemon Center first. Maybe buy a potion for good measure. I'll go ahead to the taxi lot and wait for you. I don't know how to use the potions, like, mid-battle. I actually don't know how that works. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I am vibing hard to the jazz tracks. There's just gonna be straight up parkour in this? That's actually awesome. Of course. I raise the volume as we get to, like, the quiet part. I am really loving how much they did to this game. Like, this city. Like, this city used to be just, like, a wall of buildings that you just ran past on rollerblades. And now it feels like a full-fledged city. Like, there's so much detail added in. I love this. Zach's a taxi driver. As far as I know, he should be here waiting for, rides. Yeah, fees. Whatever. There, that's him. Zach's fought in a lot of promotion matches. Notice I said fought in, not won. Yeah, he wouldn't be rank Z otherwise. I take it you're Ozmari. One more kid searching for glory in the wild. Raucous? Raucous? Gracious? ZA Royale Battlegrounds, huh? Sounds simple, doesn't it? You start at rank Z, you climb to rank A. You'll learn, kid. You'll learn how much easier it is said than done. It's you against every other trainer who wants to be the strongest in Lemios. Now, let's get our promotion match started, shall we? Bon chance to the both of us. I absolutely love This game in particular loves to kind of mash up rock sounds, like with the guitars, with like heavy jazz. I love it so much because those are like my two favorite genres of music. You can do this. I know you can. Even your Pokemon know you can. Challengers tickets verified. You're cleared to start a promotion match. One of these days, that's gonna break a Rotom phone, and people aren't gonna know what to do. Suppose you think you're gonna win? Climb over me to reach the next rank? Sure, I won't lose. Well, I won't make it easy for you, because this taxi driver has a taxi dream. You're going to reach rank A and establish all forms of transit in Lumiose, except abolish all forms of... establish. Except taxis. I am in love with the soundtrack of this game. Holy shit. Is Slowpoke a water type? I always forget if Slowpoke is considered a water type or not. It is. Okay. Good to know. You're confused. Okay. I'm seeing how this goes. Oh yeah, not very effective. That's one. Pidgey. Alright, I should have kept Mareep for this one. I got Bite, let's go. There we go. If this last one loses, I'll be stuck at rank Z, but I believe in my Pokemon. Pikachu. Oh shit. Okay. This is not good. Come on, come on. Get it off. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Alright. This is my 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me. At least he's still clapping for me. I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. This is why they call me Le Z Eternel. Oh, that's depressing. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Hell yeah. You chose your moves well and even took the position of your Pokemon into account. That was one well-fought Pokemon battle. Hi, Emma! Oh, I love Emma so much. Oh, the music. She's all grown up. Oh, I love her so much. Oh. Okay, so let me disconnect from this game real quick. So obviously I'm decently young, right? I wouldn't call myself young or anything. I'm an adult, but Pokemon X was a big deal for me growing up. It came out when I was 10, I want to say. 10, 11 years old. It's the first Pokemon game I ever beat. I've mentioned that multiple times. The Looker episode, after the main story was done. That story always touched me emotionally, and I couldn't tell you why. Literally, the whole concept was of this character trying to find her place in the world, trying to find a way to be useful, and getting, for lack of better terms, manipulated and used. And you had to face her multiple times, trying to do the right thing, trying to pull her out of whatever position she was in, because she was an orphan. She didn't have anywhere to go. So Looker, you helping him, essentially not quite adopted Emma, but kind of took her under his wing to become a detective. And I absolutely loved that story. And I am so happy that Emma is part of this game. And this music as well takes me back to that time. Like, just, it's a very nostalgic tune for me. And I love it so, so much. Anyway, it's Emma. I really hope that Emma is, like, a main figure in this game. You're a new face. Nice to meet you, trainer. My name's Emma. I'm a detective who's been entrusted with the task of protecting the peace of Lumio City. Do you mind introducing me to your friend here, Urbane? This is Azumari, Team MZ's newest member. Ah, that makes sense. I only saw a bit of your promotion match, just happened to pass by while I was investigating a suspicious Pokemon. But based on what I saw, Team MZ's got a fine new trainer. I bet AZ is pleased too, not that his face would give it away. By the way, Urbane, I'm afraid I haven't found any leads on the person you're looking for. I just wanted to let you know, but I've got to be heading back now. Have a good night. I hope her Esmer is doing well. I hope Mimi is doing well. I really hope we get Mimi in here. I really hope we get to see Mimi. Mimi is her Esper and the only Pokemon that she really connected with. Emma's the top detective in Lumio City and a super talented Pokemon trainer. If she says you're good, you know you're doing great, Azumari. Anyway, now that you've got your promotion and everything, I think it's time we call it a night too. I really wish that your character was canon in universe. I wish your character was the character that kind of was in all of these stories, or even just like in this case be a different character but like be reminiscent of quote unquote an old friend. I could just imagine Emma saying, "You remind me of an old friend I used to have." They're off doing their own thing now in another part of the world. I would love for some interaction like that. Just to show that, like, your character was real in world. And they're, like, it was purposeful. I really hope they do something like that. I'm always one of those types of people who I always love to feel like my character in whatever game I play has a purpose and has an impact in the greater world as a whole. So, like, I love it when you have games that span multiple, or a series that spans multiple games, and the events of previous games will be mentioned, and your character specifically will be mentioned in later games as like hey, this person was legendary, you know. um like I love it when games do that, and it's like, because it really feels like your character has a massive part in the world, and I love that. And I hope this takes that route too, where Emma actually mentions like, hey, you remind me of someone. Because, like, for example, Splatoon. A specific example would be Splatoon. Because in Splatoon 3, they specifically mention, obviously the captain is Agent 3 from the initial game, but, like, mentions Marina at one point. If you play as, you know, an Inkling or an Octoling. I think it works as an Inkling, but mainly an Octoling. And you play table turf with her. She'll say something like, wait, Agent 8? Wait, no, you remind me of someone. Like, it really is that sort of thing where it's like, characters will draw connections between your character and your past character. And I love it when they do that, because it feels like an interconnected world where you were real to the world. We're back. Urbane, when you're heading back to the hotel, would you at least let us know? How was your first taste of competing in the ZA Royale? Tastes like victory. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're a natural. I agree with Lita, but let's not be hasty. Lest we forget, the opponent was Zack. Le Z Eternel. You wouldn't be raining on our parade like that if you'd seen the match, Naveen. Azumarill has serious potential. I can tell she's gonna shoot up the ranks. Yeah, for real. She's basically a brand new Pokemon trainer and still won a promotion right away. That's big. Team MZ is headed straight for the top. Oh, do you know what the initials MZ on our team name mean? No idea. The M is for Mega Evolution and Z is from Hotel Z. That is the dumbest... How did Azumarill fare tonight? Hey, AZ, I think we would be able to protect the future of Lumiose with Azumarill around. Whoa, Urbane, you're that confident? Well, even Emma had good things to say about her. You met Emma, did you? She's a remarkable Pokemon trainer. Only she could have also joined our efforts, but she has her own work to carry out. We must hope that enough competition will forge for us the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. I'm so curious what any of that means. I hope you will also contribute to these efforts. Can I say something? Doing the ZA Royale takes a lot of energy, so I'm hungry. The pantry's contents are yours to use, as ever, though I myself will retire for the night. Alright, let's leave the chefing to me. Would you make something normal, please? I'm good with literally anything, as long as it's ready soon. Or you may want to be more specific, or else... well, you know what you'll get. Okay, so we've got 3 concurrent stories. We've got the ZA tournament. We've got the research for Mabel. And we've got whatever the hell Zygarde is doing. Is this curry? What's so confusing? It's my brainchild, croissant curry. I created it to be the hotel's sought-after signature dish. It pairs Lumiose's delectable croissants and the Galar's region's legendary curry to unlock the full potential of both. That scent sends my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever, Urbane. I reject that monstrosity altogether. You say that every time, but you seem to polish off anything I cook. I was just raised better than to let food go to waste. You can be so particular, Naveen. Maybe it's because you're Lumiose born and raised. I eat many other things, but I draw the line at croissant curry. Sorry about all this hubbub. But for real, I'm glad you showed up here. Yes, big same. I love Lita. I do that exact same thing. I'll be like, I'll do the like agree, hard agree, or like big agree, like stuff like that. I do that all the time. Like hard maybe, especially. You've heard me say that. I say hard maybe all the damn time. Having you around makes me feel like things might work out okay for us. I'll do the best I can. Can't wait to see everything you're capable of. Now, let's eat. The next day, your alarm is going off. I just sleep in this jacket? Okay. So this bag was nothing more than a MacGuffin to get you to learn how to do the battle system. Gotcha. Good morning. Nita's already left for dance practice. Hey, hope you slept well. Feeling ready for a little field trip? It's time to get you properly introduced to Lumiose's biggest attraction, Prism Tower. Shame you two won't be able to climb the tower due to restoration work. Ooh, is Clement in this game? Oh man, my voice. Is Clement in this game? He was the gym leader in Prism Tower. Literally, Prism Tower was the gym. Seriously, we're heading out. Tower long watched over the city. I wonder if the people still believe it does so. Is that Iono on those shirts? Or is that someone entirely different? I can't tell. Hey kid, we're finished fixing up the outside of your hotel. Great, thanks a bunch, Tarragon. Sure thing. Still, why bother fixing it? It's not like you got guests lining up out the door. We've got one at least, though I guess she's not exactly a guest anymore. Anyway, that's why I've got to film more PR videos for Hotel Z. Making your own videos to advertise, huh? That is Iono. I love Iono. I think she might be one of my favorite gym leaders. Not a bad idea, but why wouldn't it be better to just ask Kanari to promote the hotel for you? Or I could use one of my prize scaffolding courses to spruce up the walls of your hotel. We build scaffolding all the time for our work as part of the urban redevelopment plan, but you see, who cares? Who cares about regular scaffolding? No one. That's why Racine, I'm gonna say it's Racine. Construction, we make our scaffolding into obstacle courses. We also leave colorful screws on the courses for folks to grab and trade in for prizes. Alright, mate, thanks for stopping by. We also leave colorful screws on the courses for folks to grab and trade in for prizes. Here, Nuke, a little something for you on the house. It's one of the prizes you can get. Red Canary plush. Oh, it's not Iono. It's someone new. Canary. Plush doll of Canary that holds a red charm. Having one of these increases the XP points your Pokemon get by a little. Okay. Folks say that Canary merch can give you all kinds of benefits, you know. You're real Port Bonheur. Bonheur? Again, don't speak French. A lucky charm. Alright, see ya, kids. It does look like Iono, though. Which I will say, I think TPC saw the popularity of Yono and was like, okay, we gotta make more, like, idol... Because, like, even before her, there was, Marnie, I want to say it was, from Galar. Like, people love, like, influencer-style characters. Tarragon's super talented, but he sure doesn't mince his words. You know what? I just had a great idea. Let's take my secret shortcut to Centrico Plaza. Here, come with me. Check out this ladder. See the weird stuff that's clogging up the rungs? What is that? It's a bunch of mega crystals. They're made from some kind of mysterious energy, apparently. You can smash them surprisingly easy with Pokemon moves. Here, you should try it out. Have your Pokemon use a move that breaks up the crystals. Ten Mega Shards. Mysterious shard that can be found after smashing Mega Crystals using Pokemon moves. It seems that some people collect these shards. Okay. Mega Crystals have been forming all over the city, and a lot of them get in the way just like now. So if you find any, be sure to smash them. I bet everyone in Lumiose would appreciate it. Oh, one more thing. Save up all the Mega Shards you can. There's a company that's collecting them for research, and they'll let you trade in your Mega Shards for all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's get climbing. New research. I do really like the UI in this game, though. I think it is the best UI we've gotten so far in a Pokemon game. Alright. I see how that's going. Okay, I want to be able to jump across that, but I don't feel like I'll be able to just yet. I feel like that's something I'll get later, the ability to do. Up here, come on. You know, this is actually quite realistic. Having, like, if you have such a dense city like this, having paths along the rooftops makes sense. Valued guest of Hotel Z, present to you the very jewel of Lumiose City, Prism Tower. Lumiose City is basically one big circle with Prism Tower right at the center. Alright, let's get across these rooftops and head for the tower. Yeah, you gain XP for doing that. Hey, down here. It's kind of high up. Jump down and it'll all make sense. Don't worry, you're in good hands. Oh, they just reused the animation from Scarlet Violet. Sudden fall detected and averted. Your Rotom phone activates at safe landing mode when it detects a sudden fall from a great height. Pretty cool, right? As long as you've got your Rotom phone, you can jump down safely from any height. I knew that. You sure are in the know. Oh, you're curious about the Wild Zone over in Vert Plaza? Good instincts. After all, each Wild Zone's got different Pokemon in it, so checking out different Wild Zones should help you get Mabel's research tasks done. You can catch all kinds of Pokemon in there, or even just do some training. I'll wait for you at the food truck by Prism Tower, so come find me once you're done. Yay, more Pokeballs. Because I need those. I will say, there is so much you can explore here. Okay, we've got Magikarp, we've got a Babyyyyy, we've got... I mean, I guess I should take the opportunity to, like, catch as many Pokemon as possible, right? Fuck you, bitch. Alright. I see it. Oh, hello. Hello, Magikarp. Here, I got you. Don't worry. That's actually kind of funny. That the Magikarp jumps up at you. Okay, a Binacle. I got hit. All right. I can't get up there. Thank you for coming down. All right. Question is, how do I get up there? I can't, like, jump or anything. Alright. Have I gotten all the mons in this wild zone? Seems like maybe. So I've got the Babyyyyy, I've got the... Let's see, I've got the Babyyyyy, I've got the Magikarp, got the Patrat, I want to say is the name of the mon. So I think that's everything. At least for now. Quick Claw. Alright. Hi, Charizard and Malamar in the background. Hey, hey. Here, let me show you my favorite food truck. It's called Nouveau Cafe. Cafe Nouveau was where you first met, Diantha and, Lysander. And that would be why you have Team Flair's symbol on the truck. This one's my treat to celebrate you winning your promotion match. One Ember Roast for me, and she'll have... let's go with a Flame Blast. Coming right up. I love this truck's roasts. I think they've got the best coffee in the Mios. Voila, your order. Now polish those right off, then order some more. Got it? Nothing beats sipping on a coffee while taking in the view of Prism Tower. It looks super modern, right? Well, AZ says that it's actually been around for a pretty long time. Oh, I'd forgotten that Nouveau Cafe was one of your favorite haunts, Urbane. And forgive me, who was your friend? Hey there, Vinny, let me introduce you. This is Ozumari, the newest addition to Team MZ. And this gentleman is Vinny, big shot from... I'm gonna stumble upon this name I'm gonna stumble on this name every time it comes up. Quizartico Inc. I am CEO, secretary, and title, though in practice I'm more often her errand boy. Regardless, I'm pleased to meet you. And please accept my apologies on behalf of the company for any inconveniences you may have suffered due to the urban redevelopment efforts. Even our beloved Prism Tower is closed to visitors until we can complete some renovations. If you came here hoping to see the city's sights, this is a truly sorry state of affairs. Aw, come on, Vinny. It's not like you personally made all this construction happen. Besides, we're excited to see the city become somewhere people and Pokemon live in harmony. Thank you for your understanding. With that, I'm afraid I must be getting back to work. Please excuse me and enjoy your day. Okay, time to move out. There's somewhere even more important I gotta take you today. We're going to the Looker Bureau. That's where Emma works. Oh, this is gonna be so nostalgic to me. I spent so much time in this room. It's not letting me run. Or roll. I'm stuck at a walking pace. He is curious about you. She keeps asking me stuff. Don't mind me. Just gonna... We're in the north side of Lumios now. This area is the Rogue District. Looker Bureau is just past Rogue Plaza, but that's weird. It looks like there's some kind of gathering going on over there. I want to check it out. Let's go see. Come on. Friend, ever wondered where your Pokeballs go when you miss your throw at a wild Pokemon? Well, wonder no more. I collect them. So now that we have that established, I've collected 2 Pokeballs for you. Oh, interesting. Okay, I like that. Swift Feather to remind you. Okay. Sure. Oh, interesting. It's not the same model for the Pokemon like Nurse Joy's. Interesting. Okay. Alright, who are you? Ivor, I speak to you today on behalf of the Fist of Justice. Thank you for your time and attention. Now let me ask you, the people of Lumios truly wish to coexist with wild Pokemon? Why not get rid of wild zones and let the Pokemon run free? Some of you might wonder why I suggest such a dangerous thing. Your concern is understandable. After all, wild Pokemon are strong. They can be scary. But please, put your worried minds at ease. Simply join the Fist of Justice and watch your Pokemon battle prowess skyrocket. Once you reach our upper ranks, you'll even be able to take on Pokemon in hand-to-hand combat. The Fist of Justice is here to help all the good citizens of Lumios train and grow strong. Once we are joined in strength, then we can finally make Wild Zones a thing of the past. This guy's wasting his breath. That'll never work. Hey, you in the back. Once you taste my strength firsthand, you'll understand the truth of Ivor Sensei's words. I challenge you to a battle. Sounds like you're getting called out. What? Why me? Like I said, I challenge you to a battle. I'm Jose. Again, French. Probably the 5th strongest disciple in the Fist of Justice and ready to throw down. Alright, so we've got another plot line going on. It's starting to get a bit much. And you're all gonna use just fighting types. Which, you see my Ralts here is super effective against. Might have me on the ropes, but we in the Fist of Justice know how to keep our cool. Meditite. Oh, you're also a psychic type, I believe. Let's go. So in a contest of strength, I lose. Yes, you do. I'm just better. What incredible strength. In terms of ZA Royale rankings, I'd say you would be rank H. No, maybe even rank G. If I may be so bold as to ask, are you participating in the ZA Royale? I just started. Unbelievable. I feel there must be some secret to the strength you displayed just now. And I can think of but one explanation. You must have mastered having your Pokemon learn moves. Yeah, of course. Such confidence. You clearly see the heart of Pokemon moves and their significance. My knowledge on the matter is that Pokemon can remember 4 moves at a time. Cultivating a set of 4 moves which rich in power and variety is what leads a Pokemon to grow stronger. And then they can change moves. Oh, but perhaps I should not be speaking too freely about tactics. We may face each other in battle before long, after all. Out of respect for your display of strength, I will take my leave for today. But should we meet again in the ZA Royale, I'll hit you with my full force of my justice. Victory will be mine. I will reach the highest rank, spread my influence far and wide, and abolish all wild zones. That guy's off the rails and still going full speed. Anyway, this is Wild Zone 3. Feel free to go in and explore if you want. I'll be waiting at the Liquor Bureau up ahead. When do I get access to the Kalos starters? I'm not really asking. It's rhetorical, but... Oh, there's Pikachu. Flabébé! Nice. And we've got some Go-Goat over here. Well, Skidoo. Pre-evolution. Damn it, I might have to throw out my Pokemon. Yep. Alright. I might actually go through and try and complete the decks in this game. Litleo, hello. Let me get behind you. Yippee. I'm sorry, Leo. Esper. Damn it, I didn't see it in time. I'm actually really sad that it ran away. Alright. And we've just got Pikachu left in this area, I believe. Hello, Pikachu. Trying to think who would be a good match for you. Probably Bumblebee. There we go. So that is a bunch there. Who's attacking me? I'm assuming that's a Pikachu, but I cannot see it. So I am going to run. Actually, there was a thing up here. I'm really enjoying just kind of running around this game. Oh, aerial ace. Nice. Alright. I do really like that you don't need to reorganize your team. You just select who you want out first. Oops. Wrong button. It's Mimi! Hey Mimi, thanks for coming out to meet us. This here is the Looker Bureau, Emma's detective agency. Oh, it's no longer Lookers. Kind of a funny name, Looker Bureau. Do they think they need to explain what a detective does? No, because it wasn't originally Emma's. It was Looker's. Looker was the person who owned this bureau. Oh, that really just goes to show how long it's been between base game and this one. Which means that Lita can't be the little sister of Tyrion. Tyrion has to be like her dad or something. Oh, and they've got it decorated with pictures and oh, I love this so much. Knock knock. I love that she still has her H-suit on underneath. Ha, look at that. Classic Emma. Always calm and collected like a detective should be. When I was in a rough spot a while back, on the brink of exhaustion wandering the streets, Emma was the one who saved me and brought me to AZ. Remember Emma? She's asleep. Emma? Yep. Wait, is she asleep? Hello there, Osmari. Welcome to the Looker Bureau. You realize we caught you snoozing, right? I love that. Part of my job as a detective is to stay well rested so I can leap into action at any time. If anything, you two are way too energetic after your late night in the ZA Royale. It's good to see you again, Azumari. You do remember me, right? The name's Emma. I run this detective agency, the Looker Bureau. Over there is my partner, Mimi. Mimi's an Esper and like a family to me. Urbane, do you mind if I float something past Azumari real quick? Sure, go for it. Thanks. I'll cut straight to the chase. Would you consider helping me out with my detective work? I'd love to. That's great to hear. I'm actually a little surprised by your enthusiasm. Urbane told me last night that you've only just arrived in Lumios. And now you're already battling the ZA Royale, which takes place all over the city. Take it from me, learning more about the people and Pokemon living in Lumios will give you a leg up if you're hoping to win the ZA Royale. I'll assign you a few cases so you can get a taste of detective work and see if you like it. Side missions. Alright. Here are 3 cases, or side missions, to get you started. Once you've taken care of all the side missions, come on back to the Looker Bureau. This will be a piece of cake for you. Besides, there's nothing more noble than helping people. You should take care of those cases while I catch up a little with Emma here. Mimi with a man wearing a suit. They seem to be having fun. The distinctive goggles, they seem happy. They put so much love into this game. This is the sort of love that Gen 6 deserves. Gen 6 is actually a very good gen. It got cut really short. It's really sad. But, oh man, I absolutely love... Gen 6 had so much potential. And it's one of those things where my favorite games, like, out of a series, tend to always be ones that have a lot of potential. Like, a lot of things where I could be like, I see where they were trying to take this. And 9 times out of 10, they're my favorites. Not because they're good, but because, like, the team that made them obviously wanted to do something with it. But for some other reason, they had to cut it out. Essentially, they had to cut a bunch of stuff out. In this case, it was time. Like, Pokemon XY got rushed really hard. There's an entire power plant that, like, doesn't do anything. Or not a power plant, there's an elevator that, like, doesn't go anywhere. And it looks like it should take you someplace, and there's just nothing there. So it really feels like it was potential the generation. And that's kind of the biggest thing. Even with Sonic Forces, I liked Sonic Forces. But it was very lackluster. And I'm fully aware of that. It had a lot of potential that feels poorly executed because of what Sega forced Sonic Team to do. So that's one of those things and why I'm really happy that, like, it seems like so much love was given to this game. It's just because when it actually comes down to it, this gen deserves that love. Because it is phenomenal. Oh, wait, I can evolve. Spupa. Got the idea for a new move. I like how it's not like they learn new moves now. It's they got an idea for a new move. And also, yeah, I'm kind of like in the way of my team up here, but I think it's fine. It's probably still the best spot for me to be. Let's see. Mission list, side missions. Oh, I need to talk to Emma first. Wait, exclamation mark. Take care of all the 3 side missions. Come on back. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I see how it goes. Oh, I'm so glad that Emma has a whole quest line now. Alright, let's see. This way has 1. Believe? Yeah. It's gonna be one of the guys over there, but first... Hi, Trubbish. Oh, hey, it's a Pyroid. Female Pyroid, specifically. Emolga. So you're a detective, are you? That's correct. Well, if Emma's trusted you with my request, that's gotta be good enough for me. Because we have a situation. There's a menace on the loose in Lumios. That menace is none other than... a great, big Bunnelby. It was massive, over twice the size of my own Bunnelby. Its eyes had a real evil glow. When that thing locked eyes with me, I bolted out of here before I had the chance to think. I've been places and I've seen things, and I've never been that scared in my life. And the worst part, it's where I saw the thing. It was in a plain old alleyway, not in any of the wild zones. We can't let the Bunnelby run wild. I'll go back to stake out the spot where I saw it. Make sure you turn on guidance for my request so you can find the right place as well. Alright. And... okay, it's right there. Alright, that giant Bunnelby was around here somewhere. Huh, just being here makes my legs want to wobble right out from under me. How's it, bud? Don't tell me. It's here already. Oh, is this gonna be like the, what, the prime versions of... whatever? It's huge, and terrifying, and awesome! This is the Bunnelby, no doubt about it. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just need to get as much damage out as possible before that happens. Will say it's interesting now getting into a fight with a wild Pokemon. Good. Like getting into a fight with a wild Pokemon, it doesn't Good. Ah, right, flying. Which means that stuff's not gonna... Like, if a Pokemon dies, it just turns to you. Like, it doesn't say, hey, you want to swap. Which is interesting to deal with. Because now you actually have, like, a quick time event sort of thing, where it's like, okay, now you need to seriously, like, get a Pokemon out. From that big old Bunnelby. Watching you in action reminded me of something, actually. A long time ago, in some region whose name I forget, people used to live in fear of these giant, ferocious Pokemon with glowing eyes. It's directly referencing Arceus. I like that. Alphas. There we go. That's the name. You hear these Pokemon were called Alphas. Wonder how it is that a Pokemon like that showed up in modern-day Lumiose. Couldn't begin to guess. What do you think, bud? Ominous or what? Well, either way, you really came through. Emma clearly has an eye for hiring help. Someone like you looking out for Lumiose will be fine even if more alphas show up, huh? Okay. That is certainly interesting. Okay. So obviously, it seems like I'm gonna get some way later to go across and do a bunch of these things. Oh, hey. They like the Hotel Z promos. I need to go to a Pokemon Center. Let's put a pin there and go towards that one. Because why not? Get another place on our map marked. Alright. Birthday. Huh. Mind that the month is the first number. You guys know that. I do birthday streams. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait like a year for that. I feel really bad for the people whose birthdays were like October 12th or something. And this game comes out and it's like, hey, register your birthday. Make sure you show up on your big day. We've got a surprise for you. And it's like, you didn't exist back then. Like, I have to wait a full year for this. I can't just do it. Alright. Sure, I'll grab your balls. Alright. Let's do boxes. I definitely want one of these Magikarps. I will take this one. I will take you there. Barnacle is rock water. I think I will take... Esper is a psychic. And I don't want to replace Ralts, but I would love to have an Esper on my team because of Emma. Litleo, I have Fletchling currently. I think this is decent for now. Alright. Yippee, Mudshot and Protect. When's the first, like... Get a bottle cap. 43. Yeah, okay, so it isn't really until the end that you get, like, big things. Alright. Hey, it's a Riolu. You know, I really hope that they have some, like, legendaries in here that you can catch. Outside of just, like, you know, Zygarde. Like, I know it's not likely to be the case, especially given that, Legends Arceus didn't really have that. That goes up on the roof, okay. The only legendaries you really got there were the Gen 4 legendaries. And even then, it was only the box arts with new forms, mind you. And Arceus itself. Hi, Trubbish. I'll go for it. Oh, shit. Rollout is a really dangerous move in this game. I'll take it. Now, Satchel, Revive. Just so you get some, yeah. What's it called? Experience. You can kind of tell I'm starting to get that point where I'm like, I'm talking, but like, my brain isn't quite braining anymore. I am thoroughly enjoying this, though. Yep. All of the important dialogue, they're gonna give you an item with just to be like, hey, this one's yellow, you should talk to me. You know what? I will try this one. Even though I don't have all the movement yet. Oh, come on! I can reach over and grab that. Alright, hello. Oh, my back. Oh, pardon me, dear. Are you here to help with my request? I lost my ring here in the Dormes Bien cemetery, you see. It's very important I get it back. I was visiting a loved one's grave when a wild Pokemon of all things jumped out of nowhere. Oh, did it ever give me a fright. I took a tumble from the shock and my, what a mess it was. Wild Pokemon running all over Lumiose, the cemetery turning into a wild zone. Why would I have ever lost my ring if... I would never have lost my ring if not for this nonsense. At any rate, it was a Pokemon called Sableye that jumped out and gave me such an awful fright. As I recall, that particular species is weak only to the fairy type, so mind yourself if you run into it. I do not have a fairy type Pokemon yet. Near the far end. Okay. I do not have a fairy type Mon yet. Actually, no. I do. It's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna throw me into, like, a cutscene. Hi, Sableye. I'll take it on, yeah. The little gremlin. Oh shit. Oh, you literally... Okay. I see. Oh, okay. I see. You only get one attempt. Okay. I see how that goes. Interesting. You only get one attempt at catching it if it faints. If the catch fails, it just is gone. Satchel. Rock Smash. Use item. Give it to you. That is a big Bunnelby. Can you have multiple Pokemon out at once? No. Okay. There's a Spupa. Thought I saw something there. Guess not. So you stealth to your advantage. Okay. I like that there's little descriptions above them. So that Sableye was carrying my ring around, was it? Didn't think a wild Pokemon would have such good taste in jewelry. Now that I have it back, I won't let go of this ring again anytime soon. It's the wedding ring my wonderful husband gave me, after all. Thank you, dear, truly. And please, take this for your troubles. $4,000. You know, perhaps I'll ask someone to place this ring atop my grave after I've passed on. Who knows? Maybe a Sableye will make off with it again. If so, I hope it brings the Sableye some happiness. It's the least I could do to reward its good taste, whether it's a wild Pokemon or not. Oh, hey, an Umbreon. Clothes and style store, let's fucking go. Oh, we're finally gonna get to change hairstyle and clothing style and everything. Because that is one thing. The hair, because the hat, like, looks black. Which it's not. Oh yeah, I can sell things at the Pokemon Center, but I just don't need the money currently. Alright. Hello. You're Emma's new helper, I take it. Okay then, let me get right into my request. See, I'm terribly interested in Pokemon evolution. You're familiar with how Pokemon evolve, yes? They transform and grow strong by gaining experience points in battle, becoming close to their trainers, all sorts of ways. Out of all the evolution methods out there, I'm most taken by those that require items to induce. So I went to all sorts of efforts to get myself such an item, in this case, a Thunderstone. There's just one unfortunate problem. I don't have a single Pokemon that requires a Thunderstone to evolve. Did a little research and it seems a Pokemon called Pikachu would be just what I need. Well, wouldn't you know it, I have a Pikachu in my box. So here's my request, please give me a Pikachu. You won't walk away empty-handed, of course. I'd be happy to trade you my Heracross. I have a Pikachu. I'm fully willing to trade with you. Sure thing. Let's get trading then. And I now have a Heracross as well. Boys. Welcome to the family, Pikachu. As a little nice to meet you gift, please allow me to use this Thunderstone. Goodness me, Pikachu evolved into Raichu. Let's see what sort of Pokemon Raichu is, shall we? According to my Pokedex, it stores up electricity inside itself, then turns so aggressive that it may attack its trainer. Gosh, well, I know that Thunderstone isn't the only stone that makes Pokemon evolve. There are plenty of others out there to find. Anyways, thank you ever so much for your help. Do give him my regards, won't you? Pinned it all every side mission. Go back to the Looker Bureau to let her know. I will, once I take a look in these stores we've got here. The shop music. Ooh, skinny jeans. Might grab those. Oh! Interesting. You can see the stuff on the outside. Ooh. Oh, that's actually perfect. I like that it like lets you see the different colors like ahead of time. Or like it lets you go through and change the colors and whatnot. Just gonna go around. So these are the different options. I think I'm good on that front. I don't need any of those. I do like that. It shows the items without needing to walk in. I am thoroughly enjoying this. The customization in this game is insane. Okay, that's it on this side. Awesome. What do you have to say? Alright, it's just... Yep. Full outfits. Ooh, gloves. Okay, I saw people talking about the skirts in this game. Okay, yep, that makes sense. The front looks like a skirt, but then the back is like shorts. Which I could see why that feels weird to people. I did just want to see that for myself. It's like winter gear. Well, not winter gear, but you know. Here's hairstyles. Ooh, okay. I will look at all the clothes first. I can't tell what this one is specifically. Okay, so knit tights. Just all the way up. Okay, what colors do we have? Debate there. Hard maybe. We might come back to that one. Nope, nothing really there. Well, what are those leggings? Ah, just tights all the way up. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over to the hairstylist here. Let's go. Oh. Lots of hairstyles. All right. Okay, so long and wavy is currently the lead for me. Yeah. Long and wavy. Ooh. I don't like the extra long bangs, but I'm kind of partial to this. I don't like the middle part. I don't like the way this looks. But I'm kind of thinking maybe the side part there would look nice. And I might go for like a brighter blue now that I've kind of like, now that I'm looking at this, it's like that feels very dark. So I might go for the teal here. Nah, I'll keep the dark blue. You can have highlights. There's no pink highlights, unfortunately. I might just go with violet. Here we go. I like that. That's 3K. That's so worth it. I love that so much. Oh, I'm so pretty. I love that. I love this look so much. This did it for me. Okay. I'm so happy with this. I know this probably isn't the only shopping area. Yeah, that's not the only shopping area. I'm gonna go around to the shopping stuff off stream probably. I'm probably also gonna go around and collect all the Pokemon centers off stream. Just to do that. So I'm not taking up too much time doing this. I did want to go through just the one at first though. Just to see. Okay, these are all closed. Oh, there's the hairstyle. But alright. I'm gonna go back to the Looker Agency. The Looker Bureau, I should say. Detective Agency. You took care of every side mission? Wow, that's amazing. Thanks for your help. I knew you'd have no problem handling all those cases. We wrapped up our discussion while you were on the job, too. Discussion? Well, so, I'm looking for someone. That's what brought me to Lumiose, and what I asked Elma to help with. I'll tell you about it another time. So, Emma, what do you think? Ozmari's got real promise, right? Yeah, you've scouted a gem of a trainer, Urbane. In fact, I may just ask for her help the next time a tricky side mission comes on. As thanks for your work today, I'll share some info with you that all Lumiose trainers should know. I'm assuming a trainer of your skill is pretty familiar with Pokemon evolution, right? Yep, I know all about it. Well, some Pokemon can evolve when certain conditions are met. By evolving, Pokemon get stronger. Here in Lumiose City, there's an evolution that transcends all other evolution. Okay, rather than Karina giving it to us, it's Emma. Okay. Mega Evolution. It's probably be faster if you see it for yourself instead of having me explain it. Come join me out front, won't you? Come on, let's follow Emma outside. Okay. What are you gonna Mega Evolve? You did something with Mega Evolution in XY. I don't remember who it was. Don't mind me. Give me a sec. Just let me, There we go. You know, I saw you battle last night, but I'd like to judge your strength for myself. How about it? Will you battle me? Bring it on! Pokemon battles help you understand what kind of trainer your opponent is. If you want to learn about Mega Evolution, then show me your true strength. But you can't wait to see what Emma's got to show you. Now this is gonna absolutely be a you're destined to lose battle. She is so cute. I love her so much. I think she is my favorite Pokemon character at this point. Unironically. Mari. Yeah, level 15. Maybe not. I might just be underleveled. You. Slight underlevel. I was a level 15. I'm using level 11, 12. It's not that I underestimated you, it's just that you're even stronger than I imagined. Thanks for the great battle. I can tell you're the type of trainer that I like. Here, I'll heal up your hardworking Pokemon. I love that she has the Mega Stone in her... Right where my heart gem usually sits, like on my character. The Mareep I sent out in battle can evolve into a Pokemon called Flaffy, which can then evolve into Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos, you're up next. Come on out. With my Keystone and Ampharos' Mega Stone, we can Mega Evolve. Let's go, Ampharos. It's Mega Evolution time. Let's see the animation in this game. Oh, that is so nice. It's like a not crunchy version of the 3DS animation. Like, it looks like they didn't change the animation, they just upped its quality, and I love that so much. Mega Evolution surpasses the limits of evolution to power up Pokemon even further. Because when a Pokemon Mega Evolves, its moves also get more powerful. That said, pushing the limits of evolution means a Pokemon can't stay Mega Evolved forever. See, we gotta try and get that good at using Mega Evolution too. Pokemon are amazing. You know what? I've got a feeling that Mega Evolution will find its way into your life, just like Hotel Z did. Anyway, thanks for coming today. Thanks in advance for anything you do to help out. I'm going to help the fuck out of Emma in this game. Like, if Emma's quests are all side quests, I'm gonna be focusing on side quests in this game, 100%. The city is full of people in need, so if you see someone in trouble, just give them a hand, just like you did for my clients earlier. Speaking of which, I could use your help too. If you see a black four-legged Pokemon around, be sure to let me know. I'm assuming she's talking about Zygarde 10%. Get in touch if there's any movement with my case, okay, Emma? This is promotion match announcement for Trainer Asmari. Next opponent has been decided. Yvonne. Oh, this is how it's gonna go, huh? Zach for Z, Yvonne for Y. I see where it's going. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank X. Which, I mean, I guess now it's very fitting that my name starts with A. If that's how it's gonna go. Got pinged by the ZA Royale app? Guess you know who your next opponent is. Should head to the battle zone tonight and duke it out with some trainers during points. Good luck, I know you'll do great. After all, helping out those in need takes as much strength as it does kindness. See you around then. Aw, she's so cute. I love her so much. Alright, well. I think I might want to call it there for now. In terms of like streaming, because it is getting a bit late for me. I am definitely gonna keep playing this though. I don't know. I haven't figured out how I want to do this, because I would love to stream all of this game, but at the same time, I don't want to have to wait to play this game until I stream, if you know what I mean. So I think I'll go around, do the shopping and whatnot, tonight, and then tomorrow, oh. Tomorrow at some point, when and if I stream, I will continue playing, just on base. But it has been almost 4 hours. I have not streamed this long since, wrapping up Mario and Luigi Brothership. And that was a mute stream, so I was not exhausting my voice during that. And also during my normal stream time. So, you know, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for today. So with that, I will say thank you everybody so much for coming by. You'll have a wonderful time zone. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.